overusing the river. We're, using more than the river provides. 50 to 100 years, we've allocated about 17.5 million acre feet, and the river's been providing about 12.5 acre feet over the last, 15, 20 years. So we've got this, what we call the math problem. We can flex when we have these continued dry times and adapt to this drier future that we're expecting, and recognizing this is a really variable system, so we will probably still have good years here and there, and how can we make sure that we can optimize those good years and survive the dry years? How basically the decision makers in the Colorado River Basin over the last 100 years ignored the science. This has always been a variable system, and it's getting more variable. So we're seeing, bigger swings every year. We just can't predict how this is going to go, and we could, fall off the cliff next year. The system, continues to get drier steadily, and the monsoons are completely disruptive and erratic. The greater demand, greater reliance on our reservoirs, so drawing those reservoirs down, end up putting us in a hole for the coming year that most people we're not quite thinking about yet.
I am the Colorado River Keeper. I have a license with the Waterkeeper Alliance, and I'm a co-founder of a nonprofit organization called Living Rivers. And I was also the co-founder of Colorado Plateau River Guides. And I am a professional river guide. I have been for over 40 years. And I've seen a lot of changes on the Colorado River. Changes that are ominous, not prosperous. So is the Colorado River healthy? The answer is no. The demands on the Colorado are too extreme. Right now we're suffering potential shortages, reservoirs going empty, hydropower stopping, downstream ecosystems below dams crashing from water that's too warm, from invasive species, lack of sediment for beaches, changing national park dynamics all throughout the basin. And so, what do we do about this? Nobody wants to change the Colorado River compact, but I think we have to. It has to reflect reality. The compact is a dream. It's an imaginary document. It needs to be changed. People want to make changes because they think climate change is going to diminish flows, and yeah, that's all true, but climate has extremes. It has large floods. Can our dams and reservoirs manage these things? Is there a possibility that this infrastructure could be damaged? Would 40 million people be disappointed? Yes, all these, they're called low probability, high impact events. These things could happen. The record shows that we've had floods 4 times bigger than what happened in 1983, for example, which it was a near catastrophic accident from 1983. But my position is we just need to adapt to climate.